is great into the matchup as well.
It's really good.
To the Rise, like it's just perfect, and I'm, Fredit BRION are just wishing that we were maybe 1 or 2 years in the future where we'll have 6 or 7 bans, if that ever happens. Jungler's about to come head-to-head potentially as Umpty is down here, but the dive is coming through. Life with the great base breaker, but with the teleport coming in, you see that Gen G cannot further commit, and that's just going to be a failed dive here. Great response from Fredit BRION, and they will pick up the first blood in the bottom lane. You see that? I mean, there's no teleport here for Lava. He is going to Realm Warp his way into the lane to get a little bit closer to clear out the wave. We do have the Rakan coming up here.
Oh, no Mega Bar available, and there are all the ultimates for Gen G. I don't think you can contest this as Fredit BRION.
Lava is going very far forward. Really wants to take this one as Life is going to get engaged, but so is Lava as in they go on to him, and the Wombo combo comes through. That final Q from Rascal will finish off the Rise. Pushing the wave. There is the first plate of the game. Goes over to Fredit BRION, and now Ruler in a little bit of an awkward spot here. He does have the flash. He is going to hold on to it just barely. As the Rise not quite able to bounce. Here comes Delight, though, looking for the engage, trying to get onto anyone he possibly can. It will be the Xin Zhao.
Look at Rascal.
Is going to go for that Crescent Guard and gets knocked in. Big shockwave now, and Rascal is looking for the flank, but now Ruler, once the energy comes up, he's going to go down as well. But immediately a couple of kills traded back into the pockets of Gen G. And BDD has a very healthy mana bar at this point in time. They're just going to be able to kite them down. Umpty trying to run away here. As thinking about the Q coming in here, he will go for it. Smites it, tries to get away, and now Rascal will go for the Slicing Maelstrom. As they're trying to chip down Rascal with a bit of damage from the help of Henna as well. And it looks like Gen G will give up on the chase, finally.
To see that the response to the dive meta that we had earlier is just build tanky. Ruler playing very greedily with his flash here, which works out initially, but I actually really like the call from Fredit BRION to then go in here. Would have loved for Delight to play it a little bit more aggressively. I think he goes for the flash grand entrance. There's no way that they're able to actually get away from him. And that might provide you with the immediate team fight win. Instead, it becomes much more of a messy fight, but the damage is already done. And yeah, at this point, I like Umpty's great escape attempt. As Rascal...
trying to get on top of Rascal here, and that will be enough with the help of the Realm Warp and the rest of the team. That is a huge amount.
Yeah, here you go. He knows. Doesn't matter. It's just very straightforward, and this is one of the reasons that
they've had an identity, and they've been making it work so far. This Infernal should go over to them. Yep, they're not able to get in range, but here comes the Slicing Maelstrom. It is going to be exhausted, and immediately Klid's getting low. Rascal has to go into a stopwatch. He's going to go down, and Umpty not even going to get traded for it. You see the shield on the Life here. He has to flash away, and Fredit BRION very much in control of this game. They pick up the Infernal, and they are running with it.
Some jumbled calls there from Gen G, because while Rascal is like, go, go, go in, he gets immediately exhausted. So a lot of the damage that the cannon normally provides, not relevant at all. The kicker is, Ruler can't really walk up because he doesn't have a summoner, so then it comes down to BDD. But it felt to me like BDD was saying, guys, they got the Drake, we're trying to fight desperately here for an objective that isn't there anymore, and it doesn't really work out, because look here, right? Like, BDD is so far back and doesn't ever get into a good opportunity to use the ultimate. Ruler isn't even there either. And clearly, not everyone on Gen G on the same page, and now you're kind of forced into this half fight. Life has to expand his flash as well, and it's not the end of the world, but
if they want to have a chance of trying to win any of these fights, especially with Mega Gnar starting here, the Gnar Boomerang starts up the Infernal on the backswing. Not 100% sure if that was on purpose, but it looked cool. Gen G just going to commit to it here. We're going to go for a bit of a 50-50, and it will go the way of Gen G. Klid gets the smite, but immediately down goes the set. So Gen G say we just got to get the hell out of here. The flashes will come. And it looks like Klid is going to be in a bit of trouble. He's trying to charge away onto some minions. He actually does have the Orianna there. And that wrap around the wall is too much for Bro to catch up. So Gen G, and Life is available. He's got his flash. Yeah, I don't know about this one for Fredit BRION. They're trying to hold the phalanx here. They get the root down onto life, but it is a set. But look at the poke that comes out of the Gnar into the wall is gigantic, as he's going to be able to pick up 3. A triple kill for the Rise of all people. And now Ruler is left all alone here in the jungle. No way for him to get away. Only BDD lives, and the turn is perfect from Fredit BRION, and they will get this Baron.
Flashing the Jin Air green wings on there. And now this feels like a really hard game. And just look at this play from Hoya. That'll win you a team fight.
Yeah.
And off to the side, BDD and Ruler, they can't really do anything here. There's just not that much to be done. And as mentioned previously, it's just they're ready for this, right? Like, they want to make this play. They know that there's going to be an attempt to collapse upon them when they're in the pit. A lot of matches, maybe not as many series as Hoya. That's not good.
Okay. Stopwatch comes out for, I really don't know the reason. 2v1, that's going to be a straight up kill. Life's got a interesting angle. He's actually considering getting in on this one, but we saw this before. I mean, the Rise has infinite lockdown, and now we're at the Wellmore coming in. Everybody else on the side of Gen G is just going to get caught. Fredit BRION immediately call their bluff and say, what are you doing here? And they will absolutely knock him down. Looking for Clit as well. Want to get this jungler 100% out before they do go for this objective. That looks like he should be going down eventually here.
Yeah, I was like, is he going to ult or flash and like try to extend it? No. And relatively often when Umty's not having a great game.
Oh man. Oh, the Everfrost. Oh, it's enough, and the Q comes through. And that's going to be Lava shutting down his mid lane opponents just like that.
That's the Law King. Doesn't even need
okay.
Oh.
Well. Yeah, I think we can pack it up and go to game 3 now. It's time to move on to the next one. Ruler is going to get engaged upon here alongside of Rascal, who thankfully for him has a splash, but it's probably still not going to matter. Gets walloped into his death, and the white flag is raised by Delight. He says, you guys got to surrender now. The priority on the bottom lane as well with the